instructor. We're going to take it through the process, driving through a parking lot, driving through neighborhoods, getting on the main road, getting on the interstate, and then ending up in neighborhoods and making safe decisions. So we had a long day at work. We are ready, but we got to be careful. We got to make sure our mirrors are adjusted, right? Frame the rear window and the mirror. Your left side mirror, we want to get that properly adjusted. Our passenger side mirror, our steering wheel is on the left side. We drive on the right. So now our mirrors are adjusted. We put our foot on the brake. This is a push to start. Now we're going to pause for a second. I always follow the parking pavement signs. We have to back up because this is an angled parking spot. So I'm going to back up, but I'm going to turn my wheel to the left. The steering wheel goes to the left, the rear will go to the left, the front will swing out to the right. You see me looking around. Then I'm going to straighten up my wheels. Then I'm going to, I'm going to put it in drive. I was stuck in reverse for a second. Now I'm going to go around to the left, and we're going to get out of the parking lot. You always want to be careful. There are your co-workers, there are other people here. You've got to be safe. And this is a real life tutorial taking you through the whole process of driving through a parking lot, driving through a neighborhood, and then getting on the interstate. Okay, so we're in a private drive. The main road is in front of us. I got to pause. I'm going to look left, right, and left. Now I'm going to look where I'm going because I'm going to the left. And I'm going to turn my wheel. You'll see my eyes and down. I'm going to make a right turn. So I want you to see the inside view of me looking. And then I'm going to make a right turn. And then that's what the turn looks like. I'm looking where I want to go. Let's talk about some dangers. You have pedestrians. We have signs. We have a guide sign and a regulatory sign. We stop. That's what this is. Now, I'm going to show you. You got to look to the left. There's a truck coming. You'll see it. That Durango. I'm looking, I'm checking, looks clear. I'm gonna turn, keep my turn short. You don't wanna hit that gas real hard. That Durango does not have a blinker on. You see how confusing this is? Where are they going? Use a blinker. Nice truck, but not a nice blinker, right? And I'm gonna be very honest when I see things out here that you need to be aware of. Okay, so we wanna go slow over this speed bump, and that's what it's called because people speed through this area. And I'm covering my brake. We got cars on all these sides, so this is a little stressful. I'm gonna go over really easy. And you see that? Now, I have to come up. I can only turn right. I'm not going straight across. So people have to let me out, and I'm gonna make eye contact. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna look, I'm gonna wave, and then I'm gonna get in right behind. I kind of took that spot. I'm not saying I was a jerk, but I kind of took it. I pause, I'm just waiting. And I can be respectable, I can be courteous, but also you do have to fight for yourself. We don't want to block the street. I'm in the nearest lane, half of my vehicle is blocking. So I do apologize for that. So I'm gonna pull in right behind this Durango. And you may not know vehicles like I do, but this is a high performance. This is the RT, probably about 450 horsepower, all-wheel drive, very fast vehicle. Okay, I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna move up. And then I'm gonna look and make a right turn. Now we're gonna merge. So we're done with the parking lot, we're done with the street. Now our brain shifts to merging. I'm gonna look for a gap, I'm gonna look for a space. We're about 40. This is the old entry ramp on 994, very short, very little. You notice I have a blinker on. You can hear it, but they don't. So I'm gonna sit here a moment, turn on blinker. Now I'm gonna accelerate. Okay, I don't wanna be in the slow lane to the right. I wanna be in the middle, or I'm gonna get to the left lane because I wanna move a little bit faster. Now, thank you for the thumbs up. Now I'm backing off the gas. Okay, I'm squeezing my brake. I'm checking my rear mirror. Every time you slow down, you should be checking. You see me looking up? You should be able to see me in a matter of Ray-Bans. I'm looking up, checking my mirror. I'm being a little extra because this is a teaching session, right? So we're back in traffic, I-94 expressway, 3 lanes. I'm in the middle, which is fine. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get about 10 thumbs up. So I'm in the middle, 34 miles an hour. The speed limit is 55. It goes from 55 to 70. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Middle lane, smooth, chilled. I see that lifted truck looks kind of nice, but I see black smoke coming out. I don't want to be behind them because I will have my vents on and then I'll smell like a truck. I don't want to smell like a truck right now. Okay, look, this is interesting. We got a tow truck towing the semi. Okay, that's a record. Those things are very strong, so I want to stay out of the way of them. And I'm going to keep moving. And there's a car hauler ahead. There's another semi truck. So I'm just going to stay in this lane. I'm at about 64. Speed's good. Taking my time. Thank you for the thumbs up. Y'all are awesome, man. Thank you. Okay, so I'm moving forward. I'm at 63. I'm going to stay in this lane. I'm good. Taking my time. Now I'm looking ahead. I'm wondering, should I stay in this lane? Should I go to the left? I'm at 63. I'm good. We can't really go any faster. Rear tailgating someone won't make them go faster. All it's going to do is make them angry. There's a burgundy Chrysler 300 tailgating me. I'm at 60. So they were riding. And you see how fast this guy's moving? That makes people angry. Don't want to do that. Let's make a lane change to the left. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, we're at 70 right now. So about a 12 mile an hour difference. I'm at 75 miles an hour. So this is what it looks like. I'm at 71, 72, 74, 76, 79. But now I'm getting closer to the Chrysler 300. Now I got to squeeze my brakes because it's a sudden slowdown. So you see, now I'm at 51, burning up my brakes. You see for yourself, it doesn't make sense to get in this fast lane and go 70, 73, 75 real quick because traffic is going to stop. Now, I'm going to make a decision. I may stay in this lane just for educational purposes, just to show you. The semi truck has blinkers on. We talked about, they were getting over. Man. Okay, it's taking my time. Got some beautiful cars there from Ford, right? Got that F-150 Raptor. It's about 150K, man. Got that Mach-E Mustang, too. Okay, I'm in the left lane. We can use this. I'm at about 63. I'm at 65 miles an hour. And that's the burgundy 300 that was tailgating me. So they're not really going that much faster. That extra couple seconds won't help you. We're locked in between about 58 and about 63 to 65 miles an hour on average. Now, I could get over to the left. I think I'm just going to stay here. I'm at about 69 miles an hour, speed limit 70. I'm okay. I'm not just going to change lanes to change lanes. It's going to be for a purpose. I'm losing a little bit of my space. I'm going to go ahead and get over one lane. That's for educational purposes. In our state, semi-truck drivers can only have a double, 2 trailers. In Ohio and other states, they can have a triple. But you have to have a special certification to drive a semi-truck with doubles. I'm off the gas. I'm at 43. This is a bottleneck up here, so it doesn't matter. I don't want to be in the right lane because cars are going to be merging out, cutting me off. But I could use the truck as a shield. Let's go ahead and get over for the right. Let's use this for educational purposes. Okay, so we're back with this truck. The truck is about 47 miles an hour. You're probably saying, why are you behind a semi truck? You could be in the middle lane or the left lane. So we're going to be in the right lane because a lot of people left comments about, you need to be in the right lane. You need to be in the middle. Well, we're going to use this truck as a shield. We're going to keep space. Thank you for the thumbs up. Now here's my mental mindset. Had a great day at work. Got my coffee here. Got some water. I'm chilled. It is a little stressful. We got cars merging from the right. They will cut you off. I got the semi truck. I got another semi truck to the left. So I'm kind of locked in with semi trucks, but I'm going to try to keep space and not freak out. And that's your approach. You don't want to freak out. Like this car, no blinker. That's cut over it. That's what makes people angry. And that's what causes an accident. That's a common courtesy. Okay. We got a car from Massachusetts and we're at 30. It's hard to believe we're at 30. We went from 41 to about 30. Now we're at 35. And those trucks are big. So I'm kind of locked in, a little claustrophobic, but I'm okay. I'm not saying the right lane was wrong. I'm not saying it was right. I'm just trying to stay in the lane where traffic can move. And that's what you need to think of in your approach. That black Trailblazer is tailgating that F-150. The one thing I want all of you to know, keep a safe following distance. The minimum is 3 seconds. Some people were trying to blaze me and clock my T. You don't need to be at 4 seconds, blah, 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 blah. Well, we're going to count from this truck from the bridge. 1001, 1002, 1003. This is about 3 seconds. I'm fine with this. We're 43 miles an hour. If I was in a hurry, I could pop that gas and get over to the middle lane. Let's do it. I'm gonna hit the blinker, mirror, turn signal, blind spot, boom. So I'm in the middle lane. I'm at 62 and we're at 64 miles an hour. But what's going to happen is we're going to have a lot of traffic and then the semi trucks are going to catch back up to us. This car is cutting over this black GMC. They're in a hurry. I don't know if I want to be in the right lane. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. Let's see what happened. Okay, we're over to the left lane. This is the passing lane. Let's see how many cars we can pass. 1. Just to show you, educational purposes. I'm at 66 speed limit, 70. We passed the semi truck. 2. We're going to pass this gravel truck, and that gravel will crack your windshield. 3. I'm fine with this. Now, I'm going to follow the rule and get over. Technically, that's what we're supposed to do. This frees up the left lane for more traffic. And if you look at it, it does. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to send your package out tomorrow. I got your address, E. And thank you, E. You can tell I look refreshed. Thank you so much. So I'll be getting that out to you tomorrow. I'll take a picture when I go to the post office, and we'll get it out to you. Right. E, definitely. Let's really appreciate you. 100%. Okay, I got the shirt at home. You're going to get some nice glasses. And I might throw a couple other things in there. So we're in the middle lane. I'm at 75 miles an hour. I'm trying to hold this vehicle. I'm in the I'm in the Equinox today, 2026. So I'm trying to keep it steady. Yeah, the middle, I'm okay. I'm at about 75 miles an hour. I'm good. Cruising along. I haven't driven this vehicle in a few months, so I had to get used to the gas and braking in. And if you haven't driven in a few months or a different vehicle, you drive a little bit different. So I'm at about 74 or 75 going around the curve right now. I have a choice. I can back off my gas, which I'm doing. I don't want to tailgate the Maverick. And I'm just going to stay chill. Time is good. Gas is good. This thing gets great fuel economy. And Eve, I don't know if you remember, this is what I drove to Illinois to Chicago. Had all that. Now I'm squeezing my brake. You see all these brake lights? You may want to consider turning on your four-ways because you don't want to get rear-ended. Yeah. And I need to, you know what's funny, Eve? Like I'm posting some of these driving clips on Instagram. Some of them are getting 10,000 views, 4,000 views, 2,000. So this means there are people on Instagram who like these driving videos. They want to learn how to drive. The title matches. On TikTok, I'm sorry, on TikTok. On YouTube, I'm still figuring it out with the good thumbnails. But on Instagram, it's eating. It's eating. One video has like 10,200, another one 4,000. So these type of driving videos, I guess, appeal to a wide mass of people. And I haven't had a lot of growth like that in a while. So I'm going to keep posting. So I'm maintaining good speed. I hit the wrong button. I always mess up like that. I apologize. So I'm in the middle lane. It's stop and go. I'm cruising. I try to keep a better following distance so I don't have to keep tapping the brakes because that makes your foot hurt. I used to drive a manual and that was terrible. Got a license plate reader. Okay. All right, we're back in this traffic again. I'm trying to keep things moving, keep it chilled, not trying to tailgate. All three lanes are full. There's no advantage of going to the left lane, the middle lane, or the right lane. I like the middle lane because you can see cars merging on. I like the middle lane because I can see cars to the left. And cutting over increases your chances of a side swipe or rear-end collision. We're at 28 in a 75. This is rush hour traffic on the I-94 interstate. And the man was part of it. Now we're starting to pick up. We're at 42. And this is by no means a fast car. We're at 47 right now. And thank you for the thumbs up. Much appreciated. And E, I had to, I was spending like almost $150 a week. My wife got on me, you're spending too much money at McDonald's. I'm like, what? So I try to get that $5 meal, you know, and then that's good. So I was spending too much money. But it's nice to have a little snack when you're on that long highway drive. I'm just being real with you guys. You get hungry in the car, you get tired. Unfortunately, you know, I'm still kind of trying to bounce back from being in Texas and dealing with that Uber. It kept defaulting to the wrong. I was at the Irvine Convention Center in Dallas, Texas. And I'm not used to driving an Uber, well, being picked up. So one, you know, you get very nervous. Are they really going to show up? And now I had my credit card linked to the account, so you know they're gonna get paid, right? But it was putting a different address. One guy said, hey, where are you? I said, I'm right here. I'm the tall black guy, right? I don't see you. He waited for 3 minutes, $2. 4 minutes, $4. And then after about 5 minutes, it was $5.95 that was charged to my card. I was really angry. And on the first day of Vid Summit, you know, the second day was really bad. I was listening to all these YouTubers talk about social media and capturing the audience. But what happened is I didn't eat. So I was really tired. My blood sugar was really low. I didn't get home till about 10:30. Oh, there's all these cars are cutting over. Okay. When you have a sudden car cutting over, that's bad. I'm keeping space. So I was there at the convention center. I think I got there about 7:30. And then you go to different exhibition rooms. You know, you have Opus Clips, you have Dave's Thumbnails. You have different companies that help social media people like myself make better content. And case in point, I got new titles, new ideas. My videos, my reels are blowing up. On YouTube, they're also blowing up too. So, and I'm learning how to make better content, better titles. And that's the goal. So I'm keeping space, taking my time, and it's stop and go. There's nothing I really can do. And we're at 30 miles an hour. So it goes from 30 to 47 to 50 to 70. But you got to keep good space. And this is where people snap and they have road rage. It is very expensive. Normally the ticket in the Vid Summit, listen to me, E, it was $1,000. I won it on Daryl Eve's show. God was good. I won that ticket. At the hotel, it was okay. I took some pictures, posted on my Instagram. I'll post some on my community page on YouTube. The room was okay. It smelled a little funny. Only one elevator was working. The breakfast was banging, okay? The receptionist was nice, but it was okay. The first room we had was $235. My wife is like, that's more than $1,000. We're gonna have to reduce that. So we found one for 3 days, 500 something. And that was good, plus breakfast. But I had to take an Uber from the hotel to the Irving Convention Center, which I haven't done before. Don't laugh at me. I've never taken an Uber, okay? And I was confused. Are they gonna show up? You know, do they care? Right? And then on Thursday, here's the deal. My flight left at 6 in the morning, Friday morning. I was about 35 minutes away from the airport, the Dallas airport. So yes, it costs a lot of money. So I had to order food, Uber Eats. And many of you who are watching, you have Uber Eats before. I've never had Uber Eats. So remember, my blood sugar was dropping. I was lightheaded. My wife was concerned. I was about to go into a coma because I didn't eat all day, right? So I ordered the Five Guys hamburgers, right? Five Guys hamburgers. Had that double cheeseburger, had some fries, large fries, and a chocolate shake. It was so good, but it was like $35. I saw that charge in my account. I'm like, I'm paying $35 for a hamburger? A double cheeseburger. It was really good. Extra large fries. If you had Dave's hamburgers before. So I was paying almost double. But you know, when I got back to the hotel, it was like 10 something. I don't really know where anything is. I don't know people there. And I'm messing people from Texas, from Florida, from Vegas. So I spent like $35. It was basically $35 a day. Let me show you this. Okay, so I'm just trying to squeeze my brake. Whoa, I'm losing my distance. This is a little scary. I'm just trying to keep my space. Trust me, I'm biting my teeth right now. That was a little scary. But Dallas International Airport. So imagine $35 a day. So I tried to eat breakfast at the hotel, 2 plates, you know, eggs and stuff. I made some videos, I'll show them to you. And then I get that Uber. It was like $7 with the tip, about $10. Okay, I had some content. I interviewed the Uber driver. He talked to me. I had to make a reservation because I had to leave my hotel 4 in the morning. And there was the time change difference. So I'm panicking. And like I said, I had my, and then of course Spirit got me. You're about to laugh. You know, they get money. I had a carry-on bag, $70. I'm like, they took advantage of me. $70. Spirit gets that money, but it was packed up with shirts. Your shirt was in there, towels, you know how we do. But a lot of stuff I couldn't. Logan Paul had his energy drinks. You can't bring that. They were some other products that Mr. Beast had. I couldn't bring that. I'm going to go ahead and pack in Mr. Beast. I got 3 candy bars. So I'm going to pack in a candy bar for you that's from Mr. Beast. Okay. My wife had the chocolate one. She loved it, and she's very picky. So you're going to get the other one. I don't know if you're allergic to chocolate or not, but I'm going to throw that in too. But it was quite an expensive trip, and I'm supposed to be going to Vegas in April because I met she's like a director of talent. I have her card. Yeah, I have her card. So I said, could you give me a ticket to get to Vegas to go into this? She said, yeah, sure. So I met a lady from New Zealand, people from Texas, Vegas, Wisconsin, all over, and we're all trying to get together to help grow our channel. And I'm just kind of supercharged right now. Yeah. And then I got home Friday. Then my daughter picked me up from the airport. You've seen her before. You said she's my twin. She's just about 5'7", 5'8". I was a female, looked like her. But she did a real estate shoot. Okay, you left. I got you. I got your email. I can take a picture and send it to you. I am going to put it. I'll be going to the post office tomorrow. You'll have a shirt, glasses, the Mr. Beast bar. So, because I didn't know how many I could carry, right? They were giving them away, so I just got like 3. I didn't want to be really greedy. Hold on, I want to read this question. But I got a question. You do become a confident driver over times. Like, I've only been to Dallas 3 or 4 times. My son used to play football down there at Prairie View. Houston, Dallas, crazy traffic, semi-trucks. You do gain confidence over time. And if you're not familiar with the area, you tend to not be confident. You tend to make mistakes, like this bus coming. I'm just going to sit here and wait. They're bigger, okay? I'm just going to wave. They gave me a wave. Driving through difficult situations, like Eastern New York. If I went to New York, I would be overwhelmed. I know how to drive, but I don't know how to drive in that New York traffic. I know how to drive, but I don't know how to drive in that Dallas traffic. I know how to drive, but I don't know how to drive in that Chicago traffic, because every city has a different vibe, okay? And I told you, the Uber driver tried to take advantage of me. I was a mile and a half away. He tried to charge me like $30. He said, this is a limousine. It was a Chevy Suburban. He tried to take advantage of me. I'm like, no. They get you when you're desperate. And then when I first landed in Dallas, I didn't know how to use the Uber app. You feel me? So my daughter said, Dad, you got taken advantage of. I'm like, why? You paid $38 from the airport to your hotel? I didn't know. I met a Uber driver. He was African. He had like 6 kids, no cap. 3 of his kids were doctors. He charged me $38. I guess that's rush hour from the airport. That's how you make money. So it was a learning experience. And then I'll put together some videos on that. But it was a little scary and frustrating to be in that type of situation and not being able to go and come when you want, right? But at the end of the day, I kept my promise. I promised E. And then, I wanted to be a surprise. But tomorrow I will be going to the post office. I'll put your shirt in, the Mr. Beast bar, your glasses, load you up, and send it to you. So I'm really excited because you're a major supporter. So look, I have to drive at 4:30. It's 4:22. I got to drive a couple of adults from 4:30 to 6:30. Then I have class. Thank you. Make sure, Mr. W, you subscribe to the channel. I'll be going live later. We'll talk about the different zones of awareness as a beginning driver and then it'll be educational. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.